Hello, my dear students. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Gagan Mam, available for your help. Today we are going to learn the poem The Raven and the Fox from Unit number 1, Fables and Folktales of Class 6. Let's start. First of all, let's remind what is a fable. As in the last video, we learned the title of the unit, that is Fables and Folktales. What is a fable or what is a folktale? Okay, so let's remind it. What is a fable? A fable is a short story that teaches a lesson and that often has animals as the main characters. Right? I hope you remind it. So the fable is a story in which animals are the main characters. They deliver dialogues, they talk to each other. So such kind of stories, they are called fables. For example, The Lion and the Mouse. This is a fable. The Ant and the Cricket. You can identify the fox and the grapes. And the last one is that we are going to read, The Fox and the Crow, or The Raven and the Fox. The raven and the fox. So first of all, let's learn what is a raven. Raven is also a large black bird that has an unpleasant voice, means like a crow. So you can see the picture here. It is the story of a raven and a fox. Actually, this poem is telling us an interesting story of a fox and a bird and teaches us that we should never listen to or believe in flattery. Actually, this is the same story as The Fox and the Crow, but this this story is written in a poetic form, and the poet name is Jean de la Fontaine. That means we are going to read the same story, The Fox and the Crow, but in a poem, form of poem. Okay, so before starting the poem, we are to do some activities. First one is, we know that frogs croak. Croak means an unpleasant voice. So did you know that ravens also croak? So yes, crow or the raven, these are uh, like a same, almost same. Okay, so they also have unpleasant voice. So that means they also croak. Next one is, which animal is shown to be cunning in stories? Circle the correct answer. Tiger, fox or bear? So here I have already circled. This is the fox. Okay. So now we are going to start reading the text. Let us read. First stanza. Mr. Raven was perched upon a limb, and Reynard the fox looked up at him. For the raven held in his great big beak a morsel the fox would go far to seek. So here is the explanation. Mr. Raven the crow sat upon a branch of a tree, and Reynard the fox looked up at him. The crow was holding a piece of food in his big beak, and the fox was also searching for food. Here I have highlighted some words along with their meanings. Okay, for example, perch, that means sat upon. Morsel, a piece of food. Go far to seek, that means in search of or searching. Okay, I hope the first stanza is clear. Moving on to the next stanza, stanza number 2. Said the fox in admiring tones, my word, Sir Raven, you are a handsome bird. Such feathers if you would only sing, the birds of these woods would call you a king. So on seeing the crow having food, the fox said in a praising voice. Admiring means praising. What the fox said? He said that the crow was a handsome bird. The fox called the raven a handsome bird, and he had pretty black and shiny feathers. So here the term such feathers, it is referring to black and shiny feathers. And then he suggested if he sang, all the birds would call him the king of the forest. Okay, it means that the fox is flattering the raven. Okay, third stanza. The raven who did not see the joke forgot that his voice was just a clock. He opened his beak in his foolish pride, and down fell the morsel the fox had eyed. So croak, that means an unpleasant voice. The crow didn't see the trick, and he forgot that he had an unpleasant voice. When the fox called him a very beautiful or a handsome bird, he felt proud, and then he opened his beak to sing. And as soon as he opened his beak, what happened? At the same time, the piece of food fell down, and which was the fox looking for. So, stanza number 4. Ha ha, laughed the fox, and now you know. Ignore sweet words that make you glow. Pride, my friend, is rather unwise. I'm sure this teaching is quite a surprise. When the piece of food fell down, the fox laughed at the foolish crow and told him he might ignore sweet words that made him glow. That means he should not trust the fox who was trying to flatter only. Pride was rather unwise, means having confidence or being proud of yourself is good, but overconfidence, right? Or having so much pride or thinking that you are the only one who is the best, that is unwise. He could see that this teaching was a surprise for him. So when the crow learned a lesson, this teaching was like a surprise for him, right? So this was the explanation of the poem. If you want to learn the explanation in Hindi also, you may refer to my another video, that is the Hindi explanation of this poem. Okay, here I am not using the language, another language, Hindi. So I am just trying to provide you with the English explanation, because at last you have to learn in English. Okay, my dear students. So you can take help from that video. That is only to make you understand the concept. But you have to learn in English only. So what we learned in this poem? First of all, we learned some new words. Like perched. Perched means sit on a branch. Morsel. Morsel means a piece of food. Seek. Seek means to look for something. Admiring. Admiring means praising. Wood. Wood means forest. Croak. Croak means unpleasant voice. And unwise, that means not wise or foolish. Apart from these new words, we learned some rhyming words also. Rhyming words are the words which like pronounced in the same way. Okay. For example, limb, him. Beak, seek. Word, bird. Sing, king. Joke, croak. Pride, eyed. No, glow. Unwise, surprise. So all these are the rhyming words that we learned in this poem. Now, rhyming scheme of the poem. Okay, rhyming scheme of this poem is in every stanza, stanza number 1, 2, 3 or 4, the same rhyming scheme has been followed. The rhyming scheme is A, B, B. If you want to learn how to form rhyming scheme, you may watch my another video that is providing you with how to form rhyming scheme. Okay, in that video I have explained thoroughly how can we form rhyming scheme. So you may refer to that video, and then only you would be able to learn, or you would be able to identify how this rhyming scheme is there in this one. Apart from that, we have learned something new also. Actually, this is new for you students, because you have not heard about poetic devices. Okay, you would learn more poetic devices in the upcoming classes, for example in class 7, 8, 9. So here we have learned something new, that is a poetic device. Okay, the name of the poetic device is alliteration. So alliteration is a poetic device used where two or more words begin with the same sound. All right. where we find the words beginning with the same sound. There we have a poetic device. The name of the poetic device is alliteration. For example, big beak. You can see the words are beginning with same sound, B, B. So that's why here is alliteration. Same is wood, wood, sing song, tick tock. So you can see the words are beginning with the same sounds. Okay, that's why which poetic device is used here? That is alliteration. If you want to learn the poetic devices thoroughly, once again you may refer to my another video that is based on poetic devices. Now let's test our knowledge. What we learned? First of all, where was the raven sitting? So you can think of the answer and then match it with me. The raven was sitting on the branch of the tree. What is the name of the fox? Refer to stanza number 1. You may easily find the name of the fox is Reynard. What was the fox searching for? So the fox was searching for food. What did the fox call Mr. Raven? The fox called Mr. Raven a handsome bird. Next one is, what is the meaning of such feathers? I already told you that this term is referring to black and shiny feathers. So you would write down such feathers means, or this term is referring to black and shiny feathers. What did the fox ask Mr. Raven to do? What she advised him to do? So the fox advised Mr. Raven to sing. What happened when Mr. Raven opened his beak to sing? So when he opened his beak to sing, his piece of food or the piece of food he was holding in his beak, it fell down. What did the fox tell Mr. Raven? At the end, the fox tell Mr. Raven that pride is unwise. Okay, we should not be pride. Then what do we learn from this poem? From this poem, we learn the same thing as the raven did. We learn that pride is unwise. We should not trust those who flatter. Okay, at last, the question is, name the poet. You are to name the poet, that is Jane de la Fontaine. Okay, so here is the home assignment. Actually, this is given in your book also. So, origami. Origami is an art of folding objects out of paper to create both two-dimensional and three-dimensional objects. So let us make stick puppets and enact the poem. You may take the help of the pictures given below. Here, step by step, it has been given how you can make the fox and the raven with the help of sheet of papers. Okay, you are to fold sheet of papers and to draw the different shapes and then to paste some parts, and at the end you will be able to make the fox and the raven. Okay, note, you may use the puppets while narrating the story. So this is an activity that you may try at home. I hope you have learned something new and you enjoyed the video. So if you enjoyed the video, do like, share and subscribe my channel so that you may get notification about the new videos that to be uploaded in future. Okay, so like, share, and if you have any doubt, you can share in the comment box. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.